game is so crazy. No time to breathe. It looks like Kryra is going to heal up a little bit. Everyone trying to get it. Rahel still dead. Darkwing doesn't have TP, so I think DSG can just burst this down.
I absolutely think so. Cassio and on-hit Varus, they shred this thing, so that Baron is gone. And it gives them enough time to recall and to head out and try to claim Soul here as well. Sentinels, this might be their last shot at a reasonable fight.
Yeah, so right now, Sentinels just need to get as much control over this space as possible, shove out as many waves and get vision, because the way they win is with messy fights. That's how that last fight, the Golden Glue wanted to be right, almost worked. If they can kill Sajet and Call Me early, then they'll have a chance to move through that behemoth of a Mundo. Still no heal cut, though. Kryra is a beast.
They're just pushing out the side lanes here, knocking down tower after tower. Castle is Sentinels just rush over to try to go for this dragon. The question is, can DSG get there in time?
Enjoying
that fast, but it is now down to about 2500 HP. They should be able to finish
trying
off.
to figure out some stuff for
they're going to try to turn around here on a call.
international tournament coming up.
Kryra trying to stay alive here with the maximum dosage, but Darkwings is looking for more. He hits the Charmed Alliance. Self-Mikhails. His Alliance runs for the hills. Will survive, but it's only him and Castle that live to tell the tale as DSG show up to the dragon too late and get destroyed.
What an absolute barn burner of a game. We haven't even had time for a replay in the last 4 minutes, and they are now strong, pushing both mid and bot lane by taking the Baron buff off of nearly everyone.
It looked like that was going to be the fight that ends the game for DSG, that gets them Soul, that should have set them up. But this flank from Huhi, the pop blossom was beautiful. Darkwings gets good angle, and DSG was just so late. Problem and can shrug off any small damage now with that Bloodthirster complete.
I hope he has the Empowered Recall. Okay, he's actually just going to teleport in right away for this flank. They're going.
Yeah, they're going deep here. The Chains of Corruption do connect, but in onto Sajet. They're immediately coming. The pop blossom doesn't connect.
Bardo's on top of him. That's
some time, but on the other side, Impact and Rahel trying to deal the damage. Castle comes in. He knocks down one. Rahel's in the middle of everyone. Rahel, that is not where you want to be. He stands, he fights, but he falls. And the cause of death is really blood force trauma as Impact is fallen as well. He's got to run for the hills. Hambach and Impact are the only ones surviving. Hambach surely can't get out of this one. Impact has a run for the hills and does survive for now. Hambach not so lucky though. DSG win the fight. It's a scrappy one, but at the end of the day, it's 4 for 2.
Really interesting engage right there. I almost feel like Sentinels was trying to lull DSG into the false sense of security, because they kind of did the teleport on the Nocturne. So when you see Ahri shown on that top turret during the Hambach CC, and it just ends up giving them the Soul as well as the Baron. So a little bit of Exodia going on for DSG after that fight.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Sentinels now. They just couldn't quite coordinate on that engage. You know, maybe if Impact could have buffered the Chains of Corruption, immune that with your ult, you know, get in there on the backline, it could have been very different. But Impact looking for an angle onto Call Me, who's pushing forward. This is a big wave there. And Rahel needs to get over there to try to clear that out if they want to defend topside, but not going to be able to do it for now.
I'm a little surprised that they didn't pull the trigger. I'm actually surprised that DSG didn't just 5-man against Nocturne Ahri and instead try to 4-1. That's really risky, even if they're able to get a lot of turret damage. Lion's trying to babysit Call Me, but I feel like the Nocturne Ahri could probably get one of them. They're just hesitant to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
I don't think, I mean, they have Portal.
Engage, but here goes now. They're going to go in onto Sajet. Sajet trying to survive as long as he can. Pops the Zonias here as Kryra in the middle of everyone. Call Me flashes forward, hits the Petrifying Gauge, and down goes the Sivir. Pop Blossom in the backline, but does it even matter? They don't have the damage to get the job done. Kryra is unstoppable with Castle.
I mean, their front line is tanky as fuck, so
looking for Impact.
They do
He's
damage.
the next target on the list, and Impact is standing, is fighting, is surviving as long as he possibly can, but he's got nowhere to go. Hui trying to cut the wave, but he can't get that done.
Go, Nikolai.
DSG do lose Sajet, but they take out the Sivir early and they win the fight.
Infernal Soul and Baron doing a lot of heavy lifting
game coming up.
Both 80 carries getting burst down. I feel like DSG was kind of trying to bait the engage with their spread out positioning. Ends up working out. They break the middle inhibitor. They go for more.
The public execution comes in. Darkwing's on the run with the Spear Rush, trying to get back to the base. They heal back up. Hambach
Listen,
and
how
who
to
he
play the
keep
Yasuo
them
matchup
alive
as
for
well.
now, and that may signal
I
DSG
usually
to
just
just
do
back up. The paranoia is here. They're gonna go on a castle.
yeah,
But that is
alright,
a
to play
tanky
the
top
matchup though,
laner,
right?
and he realizes
You
I
need
do
to play
not win
safe.
this 1v1.
When Bruce
Yeah,
hurt,
and Simba.
Eclipse
Now that you've
Serpent.
lost the tower in mid lane, you've lost the tower in top lane. Gets a lot
Yeah,
more
Conquer.
hard, but of
I
course
usually
Castle
just
has
play
to
safe.
respect the fact that it might not be
There's
a
actually
1v1.
two ways to
Hambach
play the
can
Yasuo
Yeah, and I'd
matchup,
say the
or
double
two
zone
builds you
uses
can
well
go.
with the Bard ultimate are
Normally,
really
I do
doing
that.
a lot of work now
You
to
could
just
also
pass
do
in.
Voltage build,
Briefcase does about
but
20% of the health there of
it's
Rahel, who's trying to step forward, trying
with
to
Halo
look for this
base, but
fight.
you can't
On the
fight.
side, Castle
Yeah,
looking for
you
an
could
engage.
fight him
Lion trying to
early,
find an angle for a binding.
but
Darwin's in a lot of trouble. Has
right?
to fight back from the public
So you have
execution.
to
There's
play
a
it
charge,
right.
but it's a flash forward from Castle.
But
He's gone
afterwards,
already.
right, you
Hambach
need
on the
to
side
like
getting
not
destroyed.
fight him.
Impact is trying to
Like,
tank it up. The
you
pop
need
wants
to
to
not
go
fight
through,
him
but it
during
just
lane. You
doesn't
need to
even
chill
matter because
until it's
Rahel
later in the
is
game when we
already
actually have
gone.
items.
DSG are winning the fight. It feels like DSG have finally been able to take over. It's a double kill there for Sajed as he gets some revenge after a tough game. DSG gonna take us to a game number 3.
Look at how much Heartsteel health Kryra accumulated throughout this game. An absolute force on this Mundo could not be
Much
taken
Mundo have
down.
707
And gotta
seconds.
shout out Call Me for tagging Rahel again with the petrifying gaze as DSG even the series.
So tough for Rahel to really find an angle in this fight, and Castle being able to get in the backline takes down the Ari. DSG not going down without a fight.
They swap it back. It's a 20
Well,
seconds. Yone's mid,
I didn't
Rumble's
have time
top,
to adjust runes.
both teams just threw down at the end of this draft, for sure. Game 3 of Fearless, the 11th game.
Love it.
And we'll be able
Love when they do shit like this. I'm playing against Yasuo right now. Show you guys. Alright, Dora and Blade start though. Pretty long. Alright, I'm at let me see, what build I'm gonna do? Assassin, yeah, this guy have exhaust. I'm gonna do Bruiser here.
Minions have spawned. What creature is fool enough to hunt in our domain?
You might start E. If you start E, it's bad. But let's walk safe route. Guy don't mean it, bro, when he says good luck, have fun. He's one of those people, bro. And I had that debate, bro. When I try to tell me, say, me nah have no something there because I say I don't say that shit to people, bro, because I don't feel like makes sense. Why you wishing your opponent good luck and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And a man tell me, say, oh, say it because it's the right thing to do. You wish them, you know, luck because, you don't want bad things to happen to them and this and that. I mean, I say, oh, so you call the man them trash? Because the way how it was said, I didn't even say it right, but the way it's saying is like, it's saying that they're bad and they're probably going to need the luck. God, I wasted my Q. Execute. And we got another all second. Perfect. I'm grateful for how he went for that trade. Oh, that's not gonna be enough.
Ally has been slain. Double kill.
I think he's coming back here. I'm gonna stay because I would miss so much. Missed the cannon. Oh, I'm gonna take a loss here, but I mean, it is what it is. Wait,
An ally has been
and he's
slain.
pushing. If he pushes, then I'll stay. Alright, I'm gonna stay. Got back so quick. This-
An enemy has been slain.
I wanna get. I don't wanna do. I don't was thinking about getting boots early. Those steel caps. A little early. Didn't have enough gold, so. Like. I missed 2 Qs. But it's still rough. Alright, my CS, I'm only down 6 CS. I mean, that's not bad.
An ally has been slain.
Guys, shout out to Jeffy for guys who fall.
Nice. That's really nice. Actually, I'm gonna do the steel cap, so I want to touch the turret. I was really like, the reason I want steel caps is because I want to be tankier, right, versus the auto attacker champ, right? But the movement speed is also really, really nice, so it allow me to
Slain.
run back to lane quickly.
An enemy has been slain.
Like when I need to reset, you know, get back to lane. Because he has boots, so you saw how quickly he got back to lane. Throw that Q away, don't touch the wave with it.
An ally has been slain.
Hey, what was that guy just dead like that? I see. Damn, I didn't have a dog. Oh, tricky. Or did I? Oh, there we go.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
I wasted time, bro. That's really bad. Because I can't push that wave. He's just going to freeze it. Bro, I actually made it back. Just talked about it, didn't we? Well, LeBlanc was mid, but just in alts. I mean, they're gonna kill him.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I'm gonna push mid though. Too late for me to recall though. I wonder how much am I regret that though. Still eyes on my thing. He's gonna stay. He's gonna want to get his item at least. Oh wait. Oh, he's going Kraken.
An enemy has been slain.
The one thing though is that I wish I had a ward in this bush. Tell where he is. Alright, he was on dragon. Perfect. I really don't want him to reset yet. I want to get my eclipse. Fast recall. Yeah, I'm gonna sell potion here. Wait a little bit.
Killing spree.
Get full up there. It's already pushing. Oh, by a random card assault.
An ally has been slain. Rampage. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, I just proxy that wave so that I can get a
An enemy has
easy
been
roam.
slain.
Alright. It's gonna happen though. Nice.
An enemy has been slain.
And W's across the map.
Your turret has been destroyed.
And they get mid turret, but we get top turret. And I'm getting played in spots. Yeah, the ADC is gonna be fed. What's what we can do about that? Yeah. Alright. I need to just clear the wave now. Get this reset off. Armor. I wonder what he's building.
Killing spree.
How do I'm going serpent so? That should be shield boy, but if it's not, then I mean, it has this passive shield.
Has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable.
Don't know where he is. I'm trying to stay from the bushes. Stepping directly on him, bro. Yeah.
Ally has been slain.
That sucked. I wish I got my ulti off here though, man. I wanted the ult after her third Q. So it was really unfortunate that she was out of range. But I should have predicted it. No? Should have predicted the timer instead of like waiting for it to come out. Fever next. All right. I have good.
An enemy has been slain.
Honestly, I really fucked up bad though. I didn't mean to do that, bro. I did not mean to go back in, bro. I'm depressed. Life is fair, bro. I can't drop this wave though. I think referral is that important. eat the dog then, bro. Sure. It's way too close. Serpents on him too, bro.
Quadra kill. Aced.
I don't have ult. Yeah, I mean, the cleanse pop is just. I will do it for you.
An enemy is legendary. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I don't put myself no lane. That's bad though. I mean, Evelyn didn't have a way in, to be honest. Six optics. No, left.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Both of those were used. Yeah, this game's over, bruh. I don't fucking know.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Shut down. An ally has been slain. A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected. Defeat.
Able to delay the recall there of Dark Wings, but they're going to look for a potential little engage as Hambach goes forward. But down comes the Galio now, and Crier's just going to flash on a Dark Wings. In comes Call Me with the Soul Unbound, looking to get some damage down. Impact faster on the roam, flashes forward with the Justice Punch. There is the taunt. Castle flashing it as well. Hambach falls for first blood. Crier's getting some healing down. Impact has no damage. DSG out to a 2-0 lead.
It's been a while since we've seen a first crab flip.
Lions wanted the kill. Rahel equal to the task. Still, good job by DSG being able to get this aggressive move because they were actually down quite a bit in farm,
I mean,
especially
still
once this
might
wave
wanna
is
dive.
gone.
There's no barrier,
They're
no
gonna try to
flash
look
on
for it. He
Rahel.
has the angle for the Condemn. He gets him into the wall. He gets the kill in the 2v2, and now Hui's in a lot of trouble as well. It's a double for the Vayne. You lose to Alistar. Who cares? 4-1 in a 1K lead at 4 minutes
That's
for
it.
DSG.
Ends up picking up the second kill.
We're back to live. Crier here fighting again. Smolder's going to get knocked up and might just be getting knocked down. Crier grabs a kill as Dark Wings will fall. He escaped in the last
Kind
fight.
of faking that he's recalled right now, actually. He's been in the bush for about 10 seconds as
Hey.
DSG
Right.
the Soul Ins.
Call Me looking for this all in here. Dark Wings has no flash. The Soul Unbound comes through. The knockup does connect. Mom comes down for a heal, but Crier looking for a play on the bot side as Call Me claims a solo bolo in the counter matchup in the mid lane.
And this is why DSG picked Yone blind. Because they were confident that whatever Dark Wings throws against him, he's going to be able to perform. Got a huge amount of help from that top scuttle fight, but knowing that Dark Wings was down flash and he hit level 6, he could just all in. Not to mention, they have full information because of how aggressive Crier has been playing. He's been fully evading the bot jungle. There was no threat of Hambach ganking there on Vi, and they are really playing this game aggressively.
Yeah, and as much as things can go well for Smolder, if you get ahead, you're constantly chunking out this Yone, putting him back to base over and over and over. When you get this gold injection, you have early attack speed, early vamp scepter. All of a sudden, you can't really punish him anymore. And then he's the one threatening you for all-ins, just like he did there. His Lion's going to be going up to the top side. He has the Hex Flash. I don't even think he needs to
No
use
flash
it.
on
Impact's just going to get comboed. He's going to tank it up. Castle
okay.
is going to be able to grab the kill. Style points with the equalizer. Call Me will get shut down by Hambach in
Call
mid lane,
Me
though,
is
so
dead.
Sentinels showing some signs of life. Do get one back.
Yeah, the kill will end up going over to the bot onto the Yone.
Yep, good kill there. Kryra, but they could actually look to turn on him. Kryra going to go for the engage. Flash forward there from Lions, but the TP is coming in immediately from Call Me. Smolder cannot stop that TP, so here's the Yone, and Sentinels are in trouble. Sajed gets another kill. The second one goes to Kryra, and DSG are up 9-2 at 10 minutes into the game.
Too late, but right now they're in a perfect position.
Yep, they're in a great spot here as Call Me can't quite find Dark Wings with the knock-up, so we'll just have to settle for that dragon that they're grabbing. Lions laying a trap there for who he is. Sajed potentially going to look for the engage, has already completed his
Double kill in a
bracket.
3v3, that gets all the Soul Laners ahead. A minute later, their bot lane gets a 2v2 double kill. So they won the whole map by that point, and then it makes Sentinels have to make these funny plays to try and get back in it.
Call Me going to pop the ulti, just try to run away, but it's blocked there by Hambach, and that is more than enough CC to knock down the Yone on the trade, and a trade of flashes.
And this gives such a long turn for DSG. What are they going to do with it? Vayne free hitting the turret in mid. Kryra looking to invade jungle camps, and Lions just wasting even more time.
That's going to be the first tower of the game, going over to the Vayne, who's going to be able to pick up all of this gold as Kryra even takes away the Gromp. Sentinel sent so many members down there. Call Me's back to full HP, while Dark Wings has to go back to base. And look at that gold injection there for Sajed, who was already ahead. They're trying to look for more now on this bot side. TP's coming in. Impact is way behind them, but doesn't even matter because all of DSG is here, and they're just looking to engage on the other side. Impact gets pinged out. He's got to run for it. He could actually just be dead. They know he's there.
They suspect he's there.
There's
No
a
one's
lot
gonna
of
check.
pings.
They're not going to waste their push to go chase him, and they're still trying to keep the pressure up in this bottom lane. Kryra just marking the Vi.
Lions just flashes over the engage. In comes the equalizer, but now comes the hero's entrance. Calmy trying to chase Hombach on the side, but it's Rahel who's in more trouble as Kryra goes in for the engage. Calmy is back. The knockup is there. Rahel flashes. He heals. He barely survives for now. Impact gonna have to flash back here as well. Sajed gonna pop the final hour, tumbling forward, looking for more. Can he find the angle to try to get Rahel? He knocks him down. Even with the taunt from Impact, can't hear the responding TP. I mean, Sentinels, you gotta give them credit. They're still trying to look for plays, but DSG are ready and feel like they have numbers at every turn.
Yeah, now that the TP has been matched by Castle, DSG just will naturally start this Drake. They can probably even babysit this wave and pick up the bottom turret. No way Sentinels is matching this play. You can see Unara Vi on the top side of the jungle, just trying to scrounge up whatever farm they can. But for a game 1 and 2 that were very close, this game 3 is definitely the most one-sided.
Yeah, it is extreme.
The Yone, and then the biggest thing is just this Vayne being.
They do such a popular champ, bro. They
Rahel
redid his animations and stuff.
Down against him.
Kryra hid that whole time. They're going to try to look for a setup on the dive, but now he reveals himself. Still a nice play. I feel like Kryra has just been everywhere he needs to be this entire game.
He really has, taking the end of that Mundo game as Sajed has barrier, but
no flash. He does have a great condemn back onto Hui, but it just doesn't even matter. Exhausted, charmed, knocked down here. Hombach will survive the final turret shot. But again, Hombach has been doing well. I mean, the team was built around him. You know, when I actually talked to DSG, that was the intended starter, of course, as they're going to look for an engage here onto Hombach, who is getting focused down. The Crescent Guard is popped, and Calmy claims the kill. The TP comes in, and that means there is no recourse for Sentinels. They just have to accept jungler is gone. Yone grabs another kill.
When you're strong and you know it, you just fight. That was a 2v3 that they just flew into, and now they start up the Baron knowing other team has no smite. But they're not showing. They are on a ward as well. It just seems so impossible to move into the space.
Yeah, I mean, Smolder's bot, they're not even going to try. Unara's mid, Smolder's bot, you have no damage, and Impact maybe can't even push out the top wave. Is going to be tough. It's going to be pushed back here by Lions, and now the ulti has to be popped defensively there from Hu. He's trying to keep his top laner alive. Can't even do it. They kill your top laner who's pushing out the lane as they're taking Baron. It's a 6K gold lead at 21 minutes. And DSG have just been getting better every single game.
Yeah, that was just rude, what DSG did. That whole sequence was just rude. You think you have your Krugs, you don't have your Krugs. We're taking Baron, you think you can get waves? Those are our waves. They are distributing their plentiful resources very efficiently. Cannot look completely average on stage. We need to see if they can pull it off, or if FlyQuest can reverse their trajectory from the end of the lock-in tournament where they lost consecutively to Blabber, and Inspired. So really interesting first matchup tomorrow, as DSG is really just dotting their I's, crossing their T's, and trying to end this series.
Yep, Castle pushing back Hombach, and Impact chunked low as well. And yeah, it looks like DSG, they are fully in the driver's seat on this one. 30 seconds until a soul spawn. This would be, a 23-minute soul, incredibly fast. And it's hard to imagine a world in which Sentinels can even get over there to try to contest. If you're looking across the board at the item completions, it's so much better over on the side of DSG. Darkwings has knocked down a couple of towers, has got some objective bounties.
Part of that is because the lanes have been so well played, because Kryra has just been really effective at getting deep vision, and they're finding so many opportunities to play around this Yone, right? It's tricky when everyone's having these amazing
Baron have the soul. It was uncontested as expected. And Sentinel's just going to pray that the game can get delayed and delayed and delayed, and that maybe this double 80 carry comp can carry through in the super late game. But at this point,
as those top teams would probably TL based off of how dominant they are on scrims. But then I feel like everyone else can actually beat everyone else. So really looking forward to seeing those matchups throughout the rest of the split.
Yeah, me too. And honestly, even TL obviously looked very beatable in the regular season. Yes, they have a lot of talent. They have an incredible amount of talent on the team.
I think they're just hoping to break these inhibitor turrets down so that with the Elder they can maybe finish.
TP coming back in here from Castle, who does have that Zonia's completed. Look at the damage on the Hombach. He is just getting cooked. And now on the side, you can see Calmy pushing Darkwings back. It looks like that top lane inhibitor tower is pretty much guaranteed to fall in this wave. Hombach's going back to base to heal up, as is Darkwing. So they're going to have to give up the double inhibitor as Calmy's coming in through that mid lane. looking to knock that one down as well. And will they go for the final engage here? Kryra goes forward with the Crescent Guard. Everyone on Darkwings this time is just running for the hills here. Darkwings incredibly low, does get back into the fountain. Sentinels were hurting there. They do survive, but it's double inhibitants and Nexus Towers under fire.
Kryra has burned his ultimate, does have GA. They can't break any of the Nexus turrets, but I think mission accomplished. The Elder will sync up fairly well, so Sentinels needs to use this to try and find a fight.
Oh, Kryra's fighting on the side, but could he be in trouble? Lions coming in for an engage over the top, but there, again, is the equalizer in the back line. Ombak does fall, and is going to try to stand and fight. Calmly going to the back line, looking for more. He gets a kill in the middle of 4, and now Sajet is unleashed. It is the final hour for Sentinels. DSG pushing down mid lane. Kryra fighting here against Darkwings, and he's going to win that fight as well. The Crescent Guard cuts him in half. He's a Dragon Slayer as DSG
And we, the top lane matchup, Rumble versus a tank, always just comes down to before Kaenic Rookern and after Kaenic Rookern, right? Like once this
getting pushed in, now he's going to be late into the spot river, and see Jose's already got it. So now he's in real danger getting double crabbed.
Yeah, Griffin is just finding himself a little bit behind the pace that he wants to be here. There's your taunt flash coming in from Jose Diodo, and the first blood for Team Liquid is free.
Hasn't lost a plate either, so already sitting on that Negatron cloak. Also, Morgan itemizing armor as well, so both of them going a little defensive. Griffin, though, gotta be careful.
Yeah, Griffin walks right into the brush, and Jose is ready and waiting. Quid right beside him, and Team Liquid's mid-jungle finds their...
already going to be
that
level
boy
6.
pull up to every crab,
and
man.
He's kind of walking blind into the second crab. Who's going to give that second crab up is my question. But
meanwhile, Core JJ just instantly dies. They wanted to try to set this play up for Jose Diodo, but they spend a little bit too much, making sure that they
be their point of attack. You're not going to be doing much else, but Core JJ.
Oh, Core JJ again just caught out Cryogen and Masu.
They are having most of the gold come through Jose with his 2 kills. He's going to be able to control this dragon as well, and it's really difficult.
Re-arriving on his Annie, as now Jose Diodo meets Griffin here at the chicken pit. Griffin using the public execution to try to get away, using Quid as that path out, but now the damage back onto Quad. That's a lot.
Hey, we died for Raptors, bro.
And the good aim from Yawn, at least.
Exceptional aim. Has to flash away. Everyone on FlyQuest mid lane as well.
Yeah, now Quid charged by 3 on FlyQuest, but the immediate counterpunch is far stronger on the TL side. Cryogen's first to fall as Quid and Jose
really were right there with FlyQuest. Perhaps
I remember in solo queue I was playing with Griffin and Cryogen on my team, bro.
Oh, actually, FlyQuest just ran the whole league for 2 years. But
and they be making like calls and shit that just don't make any sense. But you can see in pro play they do the same thing. They make calls and do plays that don't make any sense. I literally typed I know more, bro, to them because it's like, bro, what are you guys doing, man?
Coordinating themselves in side lanes, and we'll see if Team Liquid get picked off in side lanes, kind of like this.
Yeah, they want a full commit for the kill onto Quid's Galio, and they should have enough damage. Shut down.
Like we got Ambessa ult. We Ambessa ult before Nautilus ult. Okay, but the man flash and I go. I think we start running at that point.
Not going to shy away from keeping the pressure on Masu.
No, especially because Jose is always looming. His Pantheon ultimate going to be up again pretty shortly.
Let's see what they can do, though.
That FlyQuest have to attack
game isn't over.
Less and less, since anywhere they do try and overload, Pantheon Galio always have a chance of just getting there. And even Rumble, like halfway down river, he'd be able to join with an equalizer. So even when FlyQuest does all in, there's a high chance it gets backfired on them.
Oh, and another nice arrow coming out from Yawn. Griffin is going to be your target. Tries to flash away to escape.
Okay.
Bullet time for covering fire there from Masu. Meanwhile, the tier 1 turret does fall in mid. Morgan making sure that one crumbles under the might of the Rift Herald, and they even get the second charge into the tier 2.
Nice little bit of extra gold by getting the second charge, but that's overall, I think, a positive play for FlyQuest. Team Liquid expended 3 ultimates and 5 players. Quad wasn't even there, and nobody on FlyQuest died, so they got to be pretty happy as Morgan's around the back. Cryogen.
Yeah, Team Liquid's not done. They're going to commit the equalizer to this. this one, and as soon as the Grand Starfall is issued, FlyQuest is in for a world of hurt. Quad about to drop, Joseioto barely hanging on, but it's Team Liquid coming out on top. Gakko's in the middle of everybody, but where is anyone else? Gakko's at least finds the shutdown on Yawn, but now FlyQuest is in a 2v4 across the rift. Casante's tanky, but he's not tanky enough. The winds of war will blow him down. Quid tries to chase down Masu for the last kill for the ace, but he won't quite find what he needs. Still though, Team Liquid, massive victory in the fight.
For Team Liquid.
Yeah. That one's not what you're hoping
Team
for.
in the LCS have been since Lock-in continued to be here.
And their coaching staff looking at this team
you have a
like
lot of
that.
games that end up going like this. You win every lane, you stack early dragons, your fights go well. So this has got to be very refreshing for Team Liquid to have this type of performance so far on stage.
All right, FlyQuest, you're going to have to rally. You're going to have to figure something out here. We can see the third Drake of the game about to spawn. 10 seconds from
Invisible
now,
mid.
TL do have the first 2 Drakes already secured for themselves, so FlyQuest knows they're going to have to fight for something. They're going to have to stop this bleeding.
I like him can do much though, I guess. But they need to start.
Done as Quid is coming around on the flank. FlyQuest could be in some trouble. Public execution coming out from Griffin. They want to try to
Okay, that was a very good turn.
Galio is there and they take him out before TL can get anything
I wonder
back.
they're spotting him
Now
so
the
easy though.
counterattack, FlyQuest, they're going to find a second kill to Yawn. A double kill for Masu's misfortune as Joseioto's in the middle of everybody. And the Pantheon can't block enough damage.
Alright, that was good. That was a very good turn onto Impact there.
Find a clutch play.
Are you kidding me, Captain Flowers? Right when we gas him up, Quid flies in behind the whole team as Galio and just starts channeling taunt. Then everyone, he taunted his own team into that fight. They
that's not who you want to taunt.
Misfortune Ultimate. He got.
We should start going down. Galio's flank. Galio is on flank. Let's look Galio. Turn on Galio.
Look Galio, fast.
Oh no, I'm tripping, bro. For some reason, that red ward to me, I didn't realize, but yeah, that color's like.
Look Pantheon.
No flash as well, no flash. Don't die to
My bad. I was looking at red ward like enemy team ward.
There's Baron up as well.
Red team versus.
There's Dragon, I think. I'm pushing both. Good.
And then I also got to credit Gakkos in that fight. While his team was killing Quid, Gakkos did really delay the other 4, but these Ash arrows have been just hitting everyone.
Yeah, Yawn is a dead shot with these things, but Joseioto doesn't quite have enough damage to finish up the kill onto Quad, and now the Pantheon could be in a little bit of danger. Quad
fucking
has
terrible.
bullet time over the wall.
Are we crossway ulting?
Retreat a little bit further. Joseioto still frontlining. Cryogen also barely staying alive. Gakko's trying to create a little bit of space. Goes all out, goes all in. Yawn under pressure, but he stays alive. Fighting it out, fighting it out. No, FlyQuest still full committing onto this one, but TL's ready to turn it around, and Morgan's burning him down. A double kill back over to Joseioto as Morgan's on a killing spree, and right when it looked like FlyQuest might have found the second moment they needed, it's Team Liquid washing them away.
Every fight I find myself asking, how is Joseioto not dead? He's in such dangerous situations, and he's blocking the perfect amount of...
What the hell? Okay, we're back to live. Joseioto's unstoppable. Griffin is down again. Angel. For Joseioto, the opportunities to find those individual picks, those like, hey, if we land this, it works, are rapidly disappearing for FlyQuest, as they do want to try to challenge for this next Drake. It's Hex Soul if Team Liquid can secure it. Griffin's going through the Hex Gate, trying to find his way around to the backside of the fight, but Gakkos has already lost over half of his HP. Griffin tries to join back up. Masu here with a bullet time. Quid takes a chunk of damage, but not enough. Gakkos still forced further away. Cryogen soaking a ton of damage coming out here from Team Liquid's side. Griffin finally makes his way into the back line. The burst of the core JJ is there. FlyQuest have found one, but at what cost? Quad is already down as Masu is burning the flame spitter of Morgan, and FlyQuest is wiped off Summoner's Rift. The ace is complete, the soul is not required, and Team Liquid will march it down mid.
That'll do it for Team Liquid. Pretty close to killing Yawn and Core JJ in the back line, but they only kill the Seraphine. They all die, and Team Liquid's gonna walk it in for a Game 1 victory.
Yeah, Team Liquid has run this one from the very start. They only end up losing Core there. They will march it straight towards the Nexus turrets, 26-12. 31 minutes of gameplay, and it is a resounding victory over FlyQuest in Game 1.
26 kills. Expected to be incredibly bloody. Based on these team compositions, it's actually what you need to play fairly slowly. So in theory, on paper, I like what FlyQuest has. I don't know if it matches the way they want to play, but I also want to hear what fans think, aside from these records, who the best QED mid laner is as bottling battles.
Yeah,
Okay,
JJ
man.
on the losing into that battle. It's first blood over to Masu and Cryogen. Immediately, both kills go to Masu. Win becomes lightning as Jose Diodo gets one back. Prevents absolute tragedy.
Yes, they get the kill, but come on, that's insane.
So I'm curious how well Team Liquid is going to be able to effectively.
Holy sh! Where are we? Guess we'll have to kill our way out.
What is your choosing?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I only wanted your choosing. Oh no.
First
Oh
blood.
my god, bro.
Yeah,
It already.
reminds me of the Siege of Rug.
Both thumbs up, by the way.
Men died on its high walls. It was fun. Remember when we sacked Travail and that general thought we'd be willing to share the spoils? Officers died just as easy as anybody. Ain't much I love. Only this big sky and this dumb lizard. No stop! You can't be lonely when the land is this good. There ain't no land that ain't mine. Just land I ain't got around to claiming. I knew you was a coward.
Crazy. Okay, nice. No wave is good too. Probably go steel caps there. Crazy I didn't get a plate in though, but
We was having a nice conversation, then they showed up. Whoa, whoa, don't get excited now. Cowards, making me ride over to kill him.
An ally has been slain.
Nice. I need the steel caps though this game.
I know.
I'm too problematic, bro. Trying to push the wave out here.
Yeah, but then how are we gonna invade both spaces at once?
Now I just need to crash the wave and we're good.
No, it's when I don't drink mushroom juice that I have a problem.
Need a little bit more gold. I need one wave. Is it one wave that I need though? Not gonna cut it. Honestly, it would have been enough, but I fucked up.
You ready, Skirl? This day is gonna require some mind-blowing weirdness. Killing a few things might loosen us up.
Oh no, they didn't hit.
I don't have trouble communicating. Words
He didn't
is
hit,
just
so
treacherous bastard.
I'll live. But I is just to be able to like farm up.
An ally has been slain.
My foot wanted to meet your ass, and I'm about to give him a shotgun wedding. You may be from Naafiri.
I mean, that was 32 shots. Pretty chopper. Buy this too.
Man without a weapon ain't worth listening
Has been slain.
Talon is
Has
for
been
sure.
slain.
Yo, Castan.
to. Keep hallucinating that you can talk. I'm sure.
I pray.
Calm down, you damn birdie giver! Woo, it's darn pretty round here. Glad it's now, freeze it! Now I got flow!
No. Bro. Couldn't get to hit him, bro.
Shut down.
Step away.
You can't bushwhack a bushwhacker! Quit your worrying!
I didn't even see him place the word. That's buggy.
Wow, Scarl! Wow!
An ally has been slain.
So Jace was supposed to be coming top.
Ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
No, I'm positive.
Yeah.
I ain't delusional.
Yeah, I mean, Jace ping that he was coming top then didn't rip. Hard to.
I came to cut off a piece of that Tuxian dream, and I ain't sharing my piece.
On a big ass Draco.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Run off on me! Scarl! Of course I want to pick a fight with them. Don't need a plan, as long as I got this axe.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Bam to the enemy. Big ass Draco. No.
Will you stop bitching for 1 minute?
Your turret has been destroyed.
I got this! Shut your hole!
An enemy has been slain.
Let's get to killing them interloping intruders.
An ally has been slain.
Good match. What's up? Chillin', bro.
Enemy rampage.
Just cause they're our team, don't mean we can trust them.
Little right, hold breaker, bro.
Guys, shout out to Jamaican boy. Ready. Guys, go follow him.
Noxus was created to train the
What's that follow, bro? Look at that. That is dead.
Ain't nothing more beautiful than the Noxian play. Don't get weird on me.
Objective bounty secured, bro. I can get on a side lane and get and Zed is dead. Have that's something we could work with, you know.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Right like this. Let's get some more HB.
The sky is my roof, the open plains are my bed, and this
Means
lizard
my
is the
farm
only
ain't
company I need.
bad. The best, but
Nabbit, you gotta get him down! I ain't
Enemy is unstoppable. Your turret has been destroyed.
you know, at least he doesn't have Eclipse, right? Spread my HP. Just farming free goal with first strike. I'm gonna reset here. This item is nice. 4 movement speed is always really good.
Yeah, they just confirmed our suspicions.
Nice. So happy bro decided to play like that, the Zed.
I am Cled, High Major Commodore of the 1st Legion, 3rd Multiplication, Double Admiral, Artillery Vanguard Company. You will respect my authority.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Boy. and get evaporated. Honestly, I feel like that could have went so good though, bro.
First, we kill him. Then, we make
I keep my door on blade though.
What are you whining about? I already fed you half a platoon.
One side thing is, I don't have ult, but and
After we finish murdering these folks,
do not fight drag.
tacos? Yeah, tacos.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage. Your turret
Oh, it's all to defend.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. An enemy is godlike. Executed.
Don't let the door hit you on your way to hell.
Go this bill.
Because I know someone is trying to sneak up on us. Don't get your britches all rumble. My land begins where I walk. It is where the sun goes down.
The vibe.
Yeah, they think they so clever. Brains is what's
An ally has been slain.
I do prefer to ride into battle.
Tell that boy about to eat, bruh.
Ally has been slain.
Don't get weird on me.
With you again.
We find him, tie him up, then he's like a pinata full of meat.
Nice. Alright, we'll take that. I think this better, no?
Killing spree.
I'm pushing Pete.
Defeat.
What a game, though.
Utilize him in this game.
They might be diving, and the York might not matter.
Oh man, Yawn and Core are in some trouble. Griffin's gonna go ahead, start off the dive down here. Yawn tries to flash away and stay alive. Masu's already gonna grab the kill there. He will die, so it is a 2-for-1 going over to FlyQuest, but that's a lot of minions that are gonna get ate up by the turret, and FlyQuest are happy with the control that you have over bot lane with an early 4-kill Corki. If you don't take the early Drake, nice and fast, nice and effective, you're just wasting your potential. So Griffin's going to secure that one, no contest. Ability to beat Core and Yawn in the 2v2, especially with Griffin hovering nearby.
Yeah, FlyQuest winning.
Now, as this wave is
Let's
about
see.
to crash, we could see yet another dive here in the bottom lane. Jose Dioto is up on the top side of the map. As Yawn and Core JJ are starting to try to tank the dive. Griffin will soak the aggro. Yawn already popping the barrier. Core JJ barely staying alive, but Core finally falls. FlyQuest looking for a little bit more here. They want to make sure they can get both of these guys. There should be
a
no
clean
problem
dive.
with it. Griffin will pick up that second kill there onto Yawn. It's
I think I'm 6 on this wave, so just they have stumps. Let me poke a little bit. Just play with range, okay? We don't have to tank aggro.
We should just go.
Okay, okay. I'm going now.
Wait.
Just watch, watch. I'm going now. They can dime, sorry, give turn.
Drop.
Up.
Now
Okay. Wait,
finally hit the turret a little bit, but he's far away from his role quest, so Masu's accelerated even more now since he got to stay in bottom lane. But it looks to be that Gakkos and CrowdGen are just kind of okay letting on farm a little bit since they're getting free farm bottom lane, better role quest completion, and the second Drake of the game for Griffin.
Yeah, Morgan just farming up whatever he can down here against this turbo-fed Corki with the Trinity Force. Griffin shows up. Morgan creates a little bit of space there with the cage. Griffin knocks it over. Morgan staying alive for now. Tries to flash forward to find the kill on the Masu. He doesn't have the damage to get it done. And Masu
Nice.
with the
That was
follow-up
crazy, though.
gets the kill. FlyQuest.
Morgan almost
And then
did
Masu's
something
taking
there.
so much damage from the little ghouls and the wife that he nearly dies. But the Q comes in at the end, and that could have been such a big turnaround.
That
It
was
just-
almost there. You could see that when Morgan flashed forward, he didn't quite have the range to get that one single auto on Kamasu that would have spelled his demise. And now Morgan back up here in the
It's
top
a
lane.
really
and
good
he's about to
cheese.
get sent back to the fountain yet again. One more auto attack from Gakkos. should
That's a
do it, and
really
FlyQuest
good
finds
cheese.
Kill tricks and Hearthbound axe and a dagger.
Bro, he's gonna.
But see, we're playing
he's gonna
Mundo
take
there now,
7
bro.
games
This
in
is
a
what we
row
need to see.
with
This
goal
is what something I
difference
was
at
talking about, bro.
514 minutes just to break even.
Not
Make
the
this
regular
not
champs in,
look
bro.
like this. Yeah, well, Quid going
Stop
forward
trying
here,
to win
find
by
a shuffle
styling
back.
on them, bro.
Kamasu does hit the Emperor's Divide, but now Quid could be in some serious danger. The Corki hurts.
But you're not even winning
Morgan wants to swoop in
anything
and get the
right
shutdown.
now.
It's already just a 1-for-1 though.
Yes.
Team Liquid needs to try to find a little bit more.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Coming
down
back.
the bottom side of the map, Yawn is once more under pressure. Griffin with the maximum dosage though. They can't keep the Gnar protected, and the kill back onto Gakkos is the first one. Team Liquid's not gonna
Yeah,
get the
that's
second, but
really
honestly,
bad.
that was a really good sequence for them.
I mean, that's almost a full turnaround right there. Gakkos had a bounty, so Yawn collects that, getting the shutdown onto Masu, also huge. And now Jose is just behind a pretty
dead.
low mobility Zerus.
Don't melee range,
hits him
don't
with the
do
knock
shit.
up there on the 3-talon strike. Flash out from
Oh,
Quad, so he's gonna stay
Jose
alive.
Diodo
But again,
trolled. He should have
this-
ulted him at the start.
Oh.
The team is actually still in it.
Right.
Should
they-
have
they were
went
able
up to him and
recover
pressed R.
enough to find some footing, right?
Zinar
When you
isn't
otherwise
used
think you're
correctly
just
a
gonna
lot
get
of
knocked off
times,
your
you know.
butt. But still,
I think Zinar
Masu
is
the
one of
most
the-
fed person in the game. He is
the
up
very
6-1. He is up
misunderstood
3,000
ability.
gold. He bouts away as Jose Diodo has to pop the Zinjao ulti. Nice CC layering coming in from Cryogen, but FlyQuest don't have the damage they need. Right to the Arcane, pouring in now from Quad, but again, it's not enough damage. Nice bubble from Cryo. But
To
once
play in
more,
this game. one of the reasons Xerath isn't
Here's the ability though,
even
right? Makes it
statistically
so
it's
that
good into his ear,
it has current
is
health
it's still
damage,
really
so it's
difficult to
supposed to be
play
used
inside.
early for
Right.
damage,
You
but
don't
you
have the
also
escape
need it
tools.
for
You have 3-4 items and level 16,
defensive
which gives you an
at
improved
this stage.
ultimate for how many enemies you use around it. That's good, but here's the side lane. How's
Yeah.
Quad gonna step up?
Jose Diodo just immediately jumps in after Quad, and this is kind of what you were just talking about. If Xerath walks 10 feet in front of the turret,
Oh,
guess
Quad
what?
is
You
playing
have no
Xerath
real
because
mobility.
of
Your
some
Summer
of the
spell wasn't back off cooldown
Oh, that's
from the
something
last
they
time you had
said.
to spend it.
LS.
Xin Zhao sees you, he just presses his buttons, you're dead.
Definitely a bit of a pathing mistake. I understand it.
Gotta
but-
see us, bro. You don't know what he's
Yawn?
doing.
Back in mid lane, Yawn about to die, has to flash away. If Griffin hit him with one more suitcase, would have been able to follow it up with an auto attack to guarantee the kill there, but FlyQuest is going to take the turret. Tier 1 here in mid lane. Core JJ knocked down to about 1/3 HP.
Mundo.
Has to pop the Summoner heal. Second Rift Herald charge. Also,
So, now with no Mundo ultimate, Team Liquid's gonna be more confident trying to retake mid.
yeah, another nice bubble onto Jose though. Cryogen making sure he's peeling this Xin Zhao away time after time after time in these attempted engages over in the mid lane from TL. As Masu off to the right side in a little bit of danger now. Quid going forward, the flash has responded, and Masu gets out of the way, turns it right back around, and Quad secures the kill onto Quid. With the Azir out of the picture, FlyQuest want to look for a little bit more. Flash forward from Griffin, a little bit more damage
Right,
from the Arcano
bye.
Pulse, and Masu cashes in. That
Xerath.
TL carries dead. The soul is on the map, and FlyQuest couldn't be happier.
Masu is locked in. Quid just dashed and flashed and still couldn't throw him back. Then FlyQuest can turn the fight around with how long it goes. That's going to be the soul.
That is a massive, massive power spike here for FlyQuest. Mountain Soul
Was
20.
able to get that throwback onto Masu. Maybe there's an angle. A very young team. Even the games that they won early on in lock-in, they'd have big early game leads, and then the lead would kind of freeze. It would stay at 2,000 or 3,000 for a long time until...
Just clear out the wave here, but Jose and Morgan both hanging around, and they're just going to jump in. The Gnar bar is about to run out. Gakkos can still hop away in time. Teleport coming in from Quad to reinforce as Griffin also shows up to the fight, and Morgan and Jose Diodo have to get away. Flash out from Morgan, keeping himself safe from the briefcases. The cage will provide him enough space to continue getting away for now. Tries to use the Morning Mist to slow down Griffin. Nice sidestep away at the same time, and now it's Masu under pressure. The Arc of Ruin collides with the defense. Corki is down. He takes Yawn with him.
Corki
Critically,
dead.
1 for 1 here when the AD carries as
But
Morgan
they got
also
back,
escapes in the bottom
you know,
of the
bro,
storm
which
and
is
Baron
really nice.
themselves right now. Griffin and Masu will have more than enough damage to take this down. They demand
Quad
an
can
answer
poke.
from Team Liquid, but Jose and Core have already both taken a chunk of their HP on the approach. Quad just trying to provide the covering fire here. The Baron's already down to about 1/3 of its HP. Team Liquid still on the approach. Gakkos looking maybe for the Gnar pincer angle. Quad fires off the
fuck
right
is
of the
Quad
arcade.
doing?
Not going to get a whole lot of value out of that one. Baron still down below 5K now. Morgan and Jose looking for their opportunity to potentially go in if FlyQuest want to full commit for this. Quid trying
Okay,
to spar with Gakkos
Morgan
a
is
little
like
on
half
the
health
approach.
now.
DPS on the Baron has almost completely stopped at this point, but it's Team Liquid health bars that are suffering the most. Morgan versus Gakkos here with a 1v1 up in the top side. It's Morgan who's going to lose out on that one if he's not careful. Team Liquid have already lost their AD carry. They've lost their top laner. They've lost this fight. Baron for FlyQuest.
Nice, Xerath Valley was there though. Xerath poked the fuck out of
are ready to chase
a
him
guy.
down. FlyQuest only needs one more kill to complete the ace, and they'll get it. 5-0 plus a Baron. FlyQuest are going to take us to game 3.
Gakkos already in mid-wave with a minion. These death timers are long enough that I think FlyQuest will move in. Nice fight there. Great game by Masu and Cryogen. Look at that. 15 kill participation for Masu. Everything revolved around bottom lane. They again got 2v2 kills. And as you said, game 3's coming.
It's the 2v2 carry from the bottom lane. FlyQuest stepping up. Bouncing back here in our second game, 17-7 after 29 minutes of gameplay, and we are going the distance.
It's early Drake's not overcommitting, but maybe having such an insane scaling team composition can give them some confidence to sit back.
Okay, let's see what we get.
Go
Because
try and hit this Drake, but I wonder if Quid wants to fly in.
Team Liquid is definitely thinking about this, but a TP about to arrive from Quad, so both mid laners are nearby. Jose Diodo, level 5, making his way over. Quid has to make sure he steps out of the gravity well. Already half HP damage damage onto Quid, but he's got the first blood here on the rise. Griffin's in some danger as Jose Diodo has to try to get away. Masu wants to chase and secure the kill, but he can't quite find the damage. Yon takes out Griffin, and Jose Diodo hops right back in. We said that Team Liquid needs to run the early game, and this first fight is exactly what they were looking for. Quad barely hobbles away.
For Jose, 1 kill, 1 assist before level 7.
Yep, exactly.
But if he hits 6,
Victor.
and they have no flash Corki, no cleanse Corki. That was their. That's their window now. Level 6 on Varus. If they are able to land the yard, they'll get a kill. Another gang top though.
Yeah, Morgan in some danger. They're already going to commit the subjugate.
Nice.
Griffin just cryogen now has to flash away. Serious danger here for the support on FlyQuest. And Masu's not exactly out of the woods either. Jose Diodo roundhouse kicks him all the way back to the fountain. The Dragon's Rage provides the kill. 2-0-1 on the Lee Sin.
Yeah, I really like the first gank that Griffin did top lane on Trundle. I don't actually love the second one he did because of how it exposes them for this play as Jose moves in, helps secure the double kill, and is probably getting out. We'll see.
Ooh, no, he stayed in the gravity well. He got caught on the very end of it, but now Core JJ and Quid can make it a 1-for-1 trade here between the lane. You can see control over there for TL and for Jan's Varus as Quid gets the mid wave shoved up and rotates over to Drake.
Yeah, Jose's did have a level on Griffin, just matched up. They both have their first item. I think it's pretty risky for FlyQuest to fight this one.
Okay, Morgan trying to make sure he puts enough pressure onto Gakgos. The Scion has no way to possibly contribute to this bottom side fight. As TL not going to full commit onto the Drake here just yet. Morgan trying to proxy farm a little bit, does get stunned up underneath the turret, manages to slice away. Meanwhile, the team fight down here on the bottom side of the map already starts off with FlyQuest fan, but so much damage. Gakgos gets the kill on Morgan back over in top lane as Jose kills off Cryogen. It's 2 dead for TL across the map, and they're trying to get something back on the FlyQuest down here now as Griffin and Masu both got to try to get away. Quid flashes forward. Masu dies to Jose Diodo. Griffin hobbles away with 20 HP, and Team Liquid wants more. Jose barely misses out the second one, and Yawn with the sniper fire.
Team Liquid, though, just as I was saying, risky fight for FlyQuest to take, Griffin has already pulled the drag. As we see that. They have no...
I'm not weak here. Ezreal no dash.
Ezreal no dash.
Has flash.
Taking slow. Has flash.
That's fine.
I think it's inting. No flash. Turn the
I'm kill shot now. I got stunned.
No flash.
I have Q.
I
have Q.
Post no flash. You can hit it.
Wow. Ezreal flash too.
The unified, fine. A little bit of relief for those 2 health bars.
My Q times are really long tonight, bro.
Max range Varus Qs is a universally aggressively. You already had the first Drake. The game was pretty stable, but they flipped it and they've now fallen further behind.
Here we go again. Jose Diodo finds his angle onto Quad. They need a little bit more damage. They find it, but now Griffin versus Quid. And
then Trundle just box him down.
FlyQuest have the cavalry though, so it's a 2-for-1.
Look at Lee Sin have to pop style to get kills here, and Trundle just...
And they're getting even more gold over to Gakgos right now.
It's auto attack, right click.
Yeah, Cryogen finding himself caught out a little bit here. The chain CC from TL is enough to guarantee the kill, so they pick off the enemy support. But what else does that translate into?
Yeah, I mean, a nice pick there by Team Liquid. They're continuing to find fights and kills with Lee Sin Rise. Now they're popping the Rift Herald to try and get as many turrets. Quad had actually teleported away. They're giving this turret gold to Victor when Sion could have taken it himself, but they're saying Sion's as tanky as he needs to be. He's switching mid.
Yup, and he's finding a flank onto
I think Gakgos is their most consistent player, bro.
And they even give the gold
no, easily. I think Gakgos is actually the best player. I heard a good point. They won't announce a rank reset yet because people just keep solo queue games and it's gonna be reset.
Or maybe literally just minion damage. I don't even know if Prediction had touched the turret up until this point.
It might actually just be caster minion autos for 3 damage.
Yeah, how much sense does that make, though?
As Team Liquid looking up here
you grief solo queue, you get banned anyways, right? You grief solo queue. I mean, I guess it wouldn't affect your MMR, right?
So Gakgos out of the picture there.
But they could give you a reward for your rank, though.
Maybe clear out some of
You know what I mean?
pick up some of the gold, but
Like say, hey, you're gonna get like a skin or some shit. I don't know. Like a split. I mean, a split. No, you do get a reward for that. No, you do get a reward for that.
Gakgos is not invulnerable. They can in fact kill him, especially if Quid's there. Right, that was only a couple seconds before killing
They're
him.
gonna hard reset.
Uh-oh.
Cryo.
Yeah, Jose Yodo.
Here's always ask a
First
hard
kill onto the
reset, but I
Nico,
think
defensive pop,
I
loss of
mean,
damage. Yep, that's
what it is.
Do you live or do you die? Do you sidestep that second Sonic Wave? Cryogen passes the test.
Got those young support hands. As Jose is just
Hard
every-
reset.
Yeah, Jose on this Lee Sin, on
Yo,
his
Flexi.
most played champion of all time, constantly looking for the angles here. True shot barrage flies.
They
through,
won't
Griffins in the
announce
middle of
it, but we
everybody,
don't know
taking
if
advantage,
they're
flash
doing
over
the
the
survey
side,
though.
gets the
You
safety,
don't
but
know if they
Quid
will
is
do
on
it
a
though.
killing spree, has the damage
Maybe
he needs as
the,
Cryo tries to
maybe the
get back
feedback
away.
is that
Gatos
you know
wanting to
people
create
saying
some
no.
space in the back line, and his quad
They don't.
joins him. The FlyQuest solo laners have at least found a small opportunity, but Jan and Morgan are ready to try to turn it right
And that's
back
one
around.
thing
Got the
too.
flash of the
Remember
ball,
that the
gave himself
people
safe,
that are
still doing
vocal
the
about
DPS he
something
needs.
are usually the
Hope
ones that
Yodo
are
finishes off
against
the
it.
kill into Cryogen,
Right.
And when push comes to shove,
If people are happy, they're
Team
not
Liquid
going.
push harder.
You're not going
They
to hear
win the
from them.
team fight. They're
Literally,
up 3,000 gold.
they're just gonna be
Team
doing
Liquid
their
just
thing.
wins the hands check. That was an
What I mean by that
overforce
is
for
that
sure from
most of the
Griffin.
players
He
could be
felt like he
voting,
was
"Oh, don't
untouchable, but he
reset."
just walked in to 4 people.
I'm just
And he
saying,
still
like, if
jumps
that's the
play.
case,
If
I
he
don't know
waits
though.
5 seconds
Just saying.
for that TP to complete, maybe
But I'm
they
saying
win
that
the
we
fight.
don't know if that
And off the
if they
big
actually
money.
reset.
From the tier 2 turret instead.
I do wonder if Gakkos and
That
Griffin want
is
to full send on a Team Liquid,
that
though.
could be one of the
You see
reasons.
Griffin is hoping to find an angle that is
The
run
vote
in with
says
the Victor
no.
flank.
Yeah, there they go. Quad already going to go ahead and commit the Victor ulti to
Okay.
this, but the Arcane
Rondo
Storm
ult
isn't finding a
committed
whole
too.
ton of value just yet. Chains of Corruption land onto Griffin as FlyQuest has to
Oh,
try to
Rise
get
in
away.
the
Quid is
back.
alive, but he one-shots Cryogen. FlyQuest are scrambling as Team Liquid continue pushing forward. Flash from Gakkos over the wall, but Griffin's already dead again. TL pick up 2 clean.
I need to try.
Team
I
Liquid
need to
just
play
make
some
the
Rise.
collapse at the right time.
Rise in.
FlyQuest goes for a play mid lane, can't get anything, and now Jose also on the hunt.
Jose is not done yet.
After I build those
Sonic
3
Wave,
items, where do I go?
resonating strike, KO. Masu's out of there, and TL's not done yet.
Bro, I hate
Pushing into
Actualizer,
FlyQuest
bro.
base
There's
now
only
as
like
the inhibitor
how many
turret
times
is
you use
their
this
target
shit?
in mid lane.
We said they had to play fast. They got a
And it's
Baron
so
at 21,
powerful
and they're
when I
breaking
see
the
Rise
inhibitors at
use it.
23 minutes. They are succeeding
I mean,
in beating the
right,
time. Flowers. My
I mean-
disappointment right now for FlyQuest is immeasurable.
But I mean,
because
like
I
certain
think they had
items
this
are
game
just
in the
like
bag.
they're
They just
really good
cannot
on like
play
only like a few
patiently.
champs.
They overforced the fight.
always
They gave
like-
Team Liquid Baron in the first place, and then they
I mean,
run it
Riot
down
don't really
mid
want
lane
that.
with no pillar, no engages, just continue to extend themselves, and Team Liquid punishes them again. So Team Liquid taking advantage
I don't
when
know.
they need
Maybe it's
to,
because I
showing
mage
up,
item, bro, and I can't, and I
when they
don't play
have to,
champs
but
that use it.
FlyQuest is playing for
But
FlyQuest,
I'm a
this
billet.
game has gone so
But
far away
it's
from
being
the middle.
active
Penny
is
Penny on a
actually
Team Liquid
very
mistake.
interesting because
This
Riot
might be a
has
good
removed
sign
a lot of
for that. Morgan
actives
flashing away.
because of,
Sterix and Thomas keeping him alive for now. FlyQuest full pursuit
players
here.
that
They have to commit some
are
resources to
using-
get it, but at least they find their kill. Problem is,
players
Jan
that
also
using
picks
their
up
active,
Cryogen
which
at
means
the
the
same
item
time,
is
so it's a 1-for-1
performing
across the
weaker
map. And
than
now Flyer in danger of getting
actually
collapsed
is.
on by the remainder of Team Liquid. Griffin's
That's
in
gotta
the
be the
front
case with
line.
that
Quad
item
gonna be
because you're
careful.
supposed to activate
Corion
it
looking
before
to put
fight,
some more pressure
right?
on as they've
I
already
think
killed
is
off the enemy jungler. JJ continuing to stay here in the front line, and Quinn has arrived.
definitely
That
one of the
line is
more
about to wipe
harder
FlyQuest all the way off the rift.
My
It's a
item has a long
4-for-1
cooldown.
when
I
it's
pop
said
it
and done,
before I
and
go.
Team
I
Liquid
pop
are
it
not
before I use
stopping
my
anytime
whole
soon.
combo.
When Rise actualizes someone, it's just
It's
silly.
really funny.
He ulted in.
What
Q
the
quad
craziest case
Q is a
example
spell, it's
was
like a 2.1
Edge
second
Knight though.
cooldown
Edge
or
Knight used to
something.
Yeah.
And
activate.
it does 4
It was
digits of
activated
damage.
before the fight.
It's
Like,
just
but
really,
without
goofy.
fighting
Sheesh.
anybody, you're
Just
not
make quad
like
completely
you're
disappear.
fighting people then pop
With
it.
a little bit of MR, he's got the Merc Treads, but
Gotta
Quid is
use it
really putting
from
his mark on
fog.
this game.
All right, Jose, again, just going to look for any opportunity he can get to dive in. The Scion, anybody's a target. That is not the brick wall that you want this champion to be. And they just make sure that he will not stand
My
in the
Q
way of
times
the
are
turret.
so
He will not
high.
prevent this top lane inhibitor from falling. And remember, they took the inhibitor turret mid earlier, but now Quad's under pressure yet again, and the damage is far more than enough. Jose Diodo getting the kill credit on that one. Lands a Sonic Wave. Okay, he's not going to take that. Nobody takes that. You never take that resonating strike right there, not unless the game is about to end, which it just might. First Nexus turret crumbles as TL continues.
He told him.
God bless it, Jose. That was...
Wait, can they still end? Yeah, they can still end.
Okay, yeah, they should be able to end. Jose's having a good time. That was your celebratory Lee Sin engage at the fountain towards the end of the game. Masu, Cryo, and Griffin still trying to defend as their second Nexus turret.
Masu gone in, brother.
Plenty of burst onto Masu guarantees that kill. Cryogen can't get away from Quid. Gatgos is back alive, but he and Griffin can't do enough damage to kill the Rise here just yet. The rest of Team Liquid's just focusing down the Nexus, and that's it. 26 kills in 26 minutes.
So I feel like I'm preferring what Dignitas has drafted quite a lot.
I just think it's easier. So yeah, I also am kind of on that side. That being said,
Is going to be able to avoid the bubble. Palafox trading heavily with Zinni. He does still have his passive available as Ignar and FBI are moving up. Shopify getting corralled a little bit here. Zinni going to flash forward. They're looking to burst down Exu. Exu going to turn around and just try to fight for it. Doesn't have any damage.
killer instinct there from Shopify.
To be able to constantly forcing them to take trades. At this point in the game, and Annie cannot kill you by herself.
Don't we know that guy?
To be able to
doesn't have any damage.
killer instinct there from Shopify.
To be able to constantly forcing them to take trades. At this point in the game, and Annie cannot kill you by herself, and they're going to look for a potential dive here as Fudge is TPing back in. He's going to get the bad news. They are there waiting for Mishal's impact into the wall. Photon is level 6, and Fudge is in a lot of trouble. Flash is trying to outplay, but XU is tanking it up. Will eventually fall that final shot, but the kill goes the way of Photon, and the wave will get denied, plus a plate. So this is really good for Dig.
Oh, honestly, I mean, obviously it was miscalculated there because XU could have dropped that last tower shot instead. Didn't think it was gonna. He didn't think it was gonna do quite that much. All heated up, and the flashes did cause a little bit of extra delay. But as you say, a lot of the wave value here is lost for Fudge, so still pretty big advantage, as well as getting assisted kill is always nice for the extra bonus money there too. Meanwhile, Zinni held onto his bear.
Most people go for these days.
And meanwhile, top side, that might be where this Skarner ult actually goes. Fudge again, still no flash. He is getting close to Mega though.
Yeah, this could be risky. He's about to Mega out. They're going to look for him, and in comes Contracts, and they might be in a lot of trouble here. He's going to go Mega. Can they finish him off? The Impale comes down, but they don't have the damage. The Gnar into the wall. XU is taken out. Photon tanks the tower shot. Contracts was there.
Rough there for the side of Dignitas. Just kind of firing that one off. He's like, yeah, what?
He
like,
goes
what?
Mega. Palafox getting hit down pretty low, but Dignitas looking to try to challenge here at the Dragon. The Encore comes through. Ignar trying to CC them up. It's a nice two-man impale there from XU as he grabs the Dragon for himself. Palafox is on the run on one side. XU looks like he's going to fall again. Knocked down there by Contracts. FBI is standing and fighting. B-Boy is low, but FBI can't finish him. And now Zinni has popped the egg here from Palafox. Shopify is going to come in and try to finish him off. Contracts getting involved. Will charge on in and knock down Palafox as FBI still fighting on the side, but Zinni is here with the stun charged up, and FBI is going to get knocked down. It's a double for Zinni.
Double here. So even looks like XU and Palafox are the ones that are forced to run.
Yeah, they're going to try to run here. XU gets interrupted on the Ishtal's impact. He doesn't have anywhere to go. We'll see if he's going to be able to try to flash out. The flash to the side there from Contracts as he's just fighting heavily, charging in onto Palafox as B-Boy arrives from bot lane to help clean it up.
With a very healthy lead for himself now, and Photon.
Yeah, Photon looking for the 1v1, has the Stride Breaker, and Fudge has no Mega in sight. Burns down to the Dominus. That's an easy solo kill for Photon.
B-Boy and Seos flash in the skirmish. And Photon, continues trying to split push on the other side of the map. But as you say, Dragon is going to go to Shopify. They will get the Hex Drake. They will,
I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
And then it'll be another 30 burner.
We can hear your heart racing, little bird.
I can conquer this game.
Together, we ascend
Assume their jungler is fighting down. Pretty nice. Maybe he's on red. Okay. Grass element. Got a flash. Oh no, I missed. I'm trusting you, gotcha.
An enemy has been slain.
I was waiting for Maokai to flash on me and I did just that, which was nice. Drama. I'll be that's a whip for me. All right. Oh. Don't have enough mana to combo. Okay, nice. Been waiting for the exact amount of mana, bro. Got boots here. I do prefer boots because I feel like tier 1 boots is more valuable than 10 ability haste. For sure. You need literally good here. You can get back to lane and roam. Yeah, I mean, she has no ult, so she can't. My guy's level 5. Got his sauce yet.
An enemy has been slain.
A Dune Hound leaves nothing, not even the bone.
I need my Eclipse though. Alright, Raveydemon, big thank you team. That was very helpful. Hmm.
I could have led them. I could have dominated. There is no I.
Honestly, you know I messed up so bad. I think a recall would have went through. I actually meant to flash alter from early. But apparently I was pressing the wrong key. That's why the flash took so long to go off. I was gonna go serpents. I still will, to be honest. I have to. They have Lulu too. So I always want to go serpent here though. Let me do real quick. I go. That should be crazy though.
We must prepare.
Alright. I really would want Cleaver though, but boy, I'm gonna grab the serpents from now. Or should I just go Cleaver first? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go Cleaver first. But I'm actually hating the fact that that fight was that close. Mocha is top right now. What do I play though? The dog's back. Yes, I got blue buff up. Cause I should really try to. And mana problems, bro. Blue buff right now, though, so it's good. Me off with that, so you can't recall immediately. It's all that recall out. Alright. Actually, it's already here.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
I'm up a storm though. And I'm back in the fight, bro. So, I don't even think getting Hexgate is worth here. Hold on, let me see. Cause I have home guards, right? And this won't pull up. Like, it's gonna go all the way. Hey, look. See? And now it's gonna turn off. Let's get it to 6. Oh yeah, there. Hold on, I'm trying to see what I can do here. Dog. Go. Okay. Oh, I couldn't get to snipe the dragon because difficult from that angle. It was too difficult. I would have to W early to try to up my damage. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be going serpents there. I forgot. Well, good thing about the components for it. Alright, it's W the poly. What an abandoned party. Abandoned party.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I wanna get my serpents and then. Hey, maybe I think I just go for bot turret actually.
Rampage.
You know what, let's do the right thing, guys. This is the bill. Do that stance right here. No, that's it. I caught it. What's this? I'm not even gonna bother try, bruh. Gonna perma stealth. We know she had no R, but yeah. And Shen has no R too, so it would be nice. Just too far. I was hoping I could choose it from the bush. All I wanted though. I wonder if this is better. 15 armor versus killing. Probably not. Definitely not. Stolen. Alright. Be able to pull up to that drag though. I don't think anything wants to fight it like that. Nice. Pinned. Give him the skull crab. Back shots, bruh. Race against the wall. Shit. Oh no.
Shut down.
My team playing so distant now, bro. Little up to. I'll push this wave and then move. Rolling. 2-8, that champ though. What's his name? Maokai. Saplings. Would not be an assassination attempt. I mean, they have Kiana, so I'm watching in school. Bro, focus. You're focusing on the wrong thing, bruh. You on lunch break? Our class not start yet. Watch you in middle of class, and bro. Why? Cause can't kill Kiana. I can kill Shen, but Rumble is matching the Shen, right? Sorry, I wouldn't. Okay, level 6. That's why dragons are important though, because the game is in a deadlock situation or just crashing waves. Driven builder, what the fuck is this? Like several people are dead already. Jizz. Which one am I so called? Which one am I so called? Frame marked. Do you think Jizzy Dick frame marked? I don't know. 1,000. I said that Raveydemon, by the guys. What I meant by that was that they had Kiana and Mokai, but Driven wasn't there. That was the ultimate thing, though. You got to back into the item. Back him, second shit again. Gas surfer. Not what I was hitting it. In. That's the first one. Trying to get it in. I have 84 saves on. How much people listen to this? And then, but we never really been to it. And we hear fucking name, so I know you had to be an white boy. It kind of got a ring to it. So I can listen to it.
Continues
I love that song
here.
though.
Nice little wall there in onto B-Boy.
Get it so funny, bro. I be listening to that song, I be laughing sometimes. But it's like, get it just over his mouth. Somebody go ahead and make it now. So funny, bro. Cause anytime Kendrick wins a Grammy, that's all I think about.
In this game with a chance, only down 2K now. Was up to 3,000.
That's so funny, bro.
Yeah, I think that is going to
I'm
be
just
the
saying,
key, though.
yeah,
Can they hit their axe arrows and can they hit
they're just
their,
gonna give him my
you
Grammy
know,
no matter
follow-up
what he
CC
does,
here?
bro.
You
So
still have to flash the Seraphine
you know,
bounce off
get
the
you
top
get
of the
somebody's
starter's head,
mouth.
but we'll
Somebody
see about the
got him a
next team
Grammy
fight
right
setup.
now.
Still very, very competitive.
That shit too funny, bro.
Go for contract. Zinni is here as well. The Impale's going to land in onto Zinni. Zinni taking a lot of damage. Ignore with a big flash encore.
I think
as
he
Photon
might get
shows
that.
up and pushes
I
the
think
rest
that
of the
song is
team
the best
back.
one out of all of them,
With
though.
with Ishtal's impact, but contract's pretty tanky. Going to get pulled in over
Sure.
towards the tower, but the aggro is not onto him until just now. He's going to get charged.
My order of songs was like Family Matters, Euphoria. You know, those are like the top ones, top two.
And that was all with Photon pushing. You know, you've got the Renekton bomb side. You said teleport advantage. Guess what? Your teleport advantage is burned for nothing here. The Renekton's still splitting, so big.
Still, you know, making it look even. Malignance is now complete. Rocket Belt going to be finished there for Zinni to help with the
that's my
first to the objective.
I've only played. Oh!
And Ignar is just gone. What an engage
That's
from
a 4-man annual.
B-Boy with the big one will not quite connect onto XU, but it doesn't matter because the fight is over before it ever truly started.
Welcome to the LCS city. That is the city that was promised. Holy, 4-person. Just splatter right there, and the Seraphine instantly dies. That's gonna put them on soul point. That's a huge gold lead. That is the most critical play of the entire game right there. And Shopify are feeling great.
That was just a great angle.
And ultimate combo right there. So you can W flash.
Someone go ahead and my Grammy right now.
Most pros will tell you is the most highly prized.
Where is Uncle?
Difficult to deal with, and
ask Cloud9 about that one. I love it. You're
already stunned. You can't do it. You have to press it as it is hitting you because it has this little mini cast time, which allows you to self-cleanse stuns. You can't actually cleanse yourself when you are already stunned.
I'm up here now.
On the side here does mean they will eventually move up, get down this tier 1. Have that roll quest TP with the fat shield available.
XU
should have gold.
and Palafox.
Yep, there's the Shojin. He is super strong, and they're going to TP in immediately. Double TP's coming in, and Contracts on the side.
Contracts has a big flank.
So quickly, Fudge arrives with Mega ready. Photon is here to fight, but the fight is already done. His team has lost it before he even arrived. Shopify just clean up the
That
bot
thing didn't
lane,
even
no
get to
problem,
ult.
and now we're heading straight up to the
I
Baron.
mean, yeah,
Keep
obviously.
assassinating this Seraphine. If it's not Zinni flash over the top, it's Contracts with the
Bro,
charge.
every time they
from
pick
the
Anivia, the
side,
team that
and
pick
they take out
Anivia
the
loses.
squishy heart of this death ball comp, so they don't have to go
It's a
through.
crazy thing,
any
because
of
we
the
know
front line,
Anivia is
and
like
Zinni
the
wants
most
a piece
one of the
of
most broken
Palafox.
champs in the game.
Palafox going to try to kite this one
These
out.
players
Zinni
just don't
does
know
have
what
the
they're
flash.
doing.
He wants to use it. Flashes for it, pops the egg, and
Oh.
Fudge is there to help scramble it. Chef Fudge will help Zinni take another one down. As
If
they're
the
going to grab
energy
the
was bad,
Baron on the other
yeah, I
side.
mean, that's
They're
what I
gonna be able
kind
to
of
grab-
Inside, and he just
feeling.
jumps right on him. Free kill on
Doing
the
the
Seraphine at the
LCK
start of
as
the
it
fight.
should be.
There goes all your value.
I
Dignitas
want,
were
and
just
like,
split up. That
I
was
want when
three members
Anivia is picked,
chasing,
I want
still
the
teleporting
enemy
in.
next to
You
us to
don't even
just
have
blow
your
up.
whole death ball
Because
completed.
Big
if
impale
that keeps
there, though,
happening,
does pull back the
they
Gnar
will
and get
finally
it
nerf
shut
her.
down. The soul is going to be claimed, though, on the
They'll be
other
like,
side,
oh,
so
not
now
a lot of
it
players
becomes a bit
play
of a
her, so
nightmare
we're not
here,
going to nerf
trying
her.
to get in and deal
Hey,
with
yo,
those slows.
that champ, bro,
And
anybody
Dignitas
that plays
close the
against
gap,
that shit
trying to
knows
get
how
up
annoying
and
that
take
shit
down B-Boy.
is,
They're gonna look
bro.
for it. The E-Shell's impact coming through,
Wall,
but Exu gets
it's such
stunned up,
frustrating
followed up.
mechanic.
They won't
Wall,
be able to
brother,
keep
the
him
wall is
alive,
just
but
too
Contracts is pushing
annoying.
through mid.
That shit
And the
literally
kiting is
changes
just
your
so
pattern, bro.
difficult to
Ain't
deal with.
nobody
Yeah,
like when
with
the character
Exo, you
walking
can just toy with
somewhere
it.
where
Throw
it
out
ain't
these quirky
supposed to.
rockets, all of a sudden, boom, everybody is slowed, and he's stunned.
And then
Those-
R, you're just eating
Oh,
R.
B-Boy
Oh
takes
my
it down.
god,
Photon
bro.
is
Look, he's
into the
dead.
back line, but doesn't have the damage to finish him
No
off.
look
And
on
now
Corki.
FBI is going to be slowed down, knocked down there.
Now, Corki's
by
the next
Corki.
champion,
The
bro.
rocket to the face, and you're back in the base.
Terrible design.
Ignar will be slowed, and now Contracts is behind you.
He
The rest of
just
Dignitas
does
gonna get
damage.
bad news. Ignar
That's
will
all.
try to cut it
That's
out
what he
of
does. He just
CCG
does damage.
onto Contracts, but he just flashes forward. He's good for one at least. Takes down Ignar. Has the GA to revive the rest of the team.
Hope
Will
next
keep him
season is
safe,
better,
you
bro.
have to
I
think.
mean, honestly, they've
As the
right
tier
been
2
working
tower
on
does
bringing
fall, and it feels
mages
like
back
Shopify
in
have
mid
all but
after
wrapped up
what
this
happened
game.
with the
They
ADC
certainly have.
meta,
The siege actually
right?
continues
Where it
with
was
the
ADC
Baron
in mid
buff
lane
here.
every game.
They're gonna work in on it. Wow, Contracts
They
goes to heal off the
made
clubs.
mages, you know.
The bubble hits into the combo.
Oh, Exu
They've been
flashes
working
forward,
on
looks for the
making
E-Shell's
sure
impact,
mages
trying
have
to finish off.
answer
Zinni
to
will be
every
able to get
single
one,
thing.
And Photon lives, but Exu
They also
will
have
fall
very great
in the
items.
attempt. Palafox is
Bro,
back up,
Mage's
but look at
weakest
the Gnar pushing
item
up topside. Shot
is
Alright,
is
only one
Ludens,
step left for them to do
apparently.
it. Close in on this base.
It's
You've
like,
got Baron as
and we know
well as
Ludens
Elder
ain't
coming
even
in
that
in a couple
bad, you know what I'm
minutes,
saying?
so
Like,
maybe
Ludens ain't
they'll
bad.
just go
So it's
for a
like,
light
damn,
siege
what
with
else them
their
have?
Hextech
Horizon Focus?
Or
That's
or
bad.
heavy artillery
Like
siege.
every
They're going for
Lich
the
Bane,
engage. Zinni just goes in
you know what I'm
immediately.
saying?
The
But
Encore there to try to peel
these
from Ignar,
items are
but it
decent.
doesn't matter. The Anivia gets cooked. Exu stunned against the wall. Exu will fall.
Well,
as
assassin
well.
items, bro.
Shopify
I look at
just
assassin
won to
items,
end the
right?
game. Fudge is chasing in on
And I
FBI.
don't-
B-Boy flashes forward. The possible
I don't
holds, gets it, but
feel
auto
the
attack
same when
does.
it comes to
Photon
mage, right?
fighting back,
But
he can do nothing.
I
Timbers
just
is
feel
taking
like
up the
assassin
tower.
items are
Fudge is gonna
just-
miss on the Gnar, but in goes B-Boy. Photon has the
how do I
stairs.
put it? Like,
It'll keep
they're not
alive, but it
interest.
can't
They're not
defend
as
the base.
interesting as other
Shopify
classes.
just slam home the dive.
Oof,
You know what I
alright,
mean?
The question is, B-Boy
Like when
or
Cyrilla scaled off
Contracts or
lethality, I
Zinni?
thought that
Like,
was
actually
interesting
is
because
pretty
it made
hard
it
to
so that,
choose player of the
you
game
know,
this
you're
time
like,
around,
okay,
but
how can I
Shopify
optimize
are
my
gonna
build?
get
Because I gotta go
their
Cyrilla, right? But
long-awaited win.
you know, but I need if I go
Flashing
Cyrilla, I
in
need
again,
I need a
finding
lethality
another
and stuff like
engage
that.
on the steps of the
I don't know. I'm
fountain.
just saying.
Shopify
It just feels weird.
24-5, nearly a 15,000 gold lead. They clean up. Head. You know, the
It's like,
Cataclysm
damn.
coming in, the hero's entrance, the pop blossom, everything is just gonna be thrown at FBI.
Yeah, they do have a
I
lot
want to
of
go to
CC on the
Jamaica
team,
tomorrow.
and they
They
can
got
Right now,
oxtail and
Contracts
egg
are
rolls.
coming
Thinking
down
about
here,
that
gonna be
right
looking
now,
for
like a
desire.
tubby.
Lulu base,
Oh
so
yeah,
it is a
Dev.
3v1. We'll see if
Some good
Sales can
food, man.
tank it up for the team. He's going to be looking to pull aggro. Does now get the aggro.
Bro,
There's the flash.
I
in
want
from
some
FBI
too,
with the flag,
honestly.
the drag. It's good. The barrier is there. And he is rooted up and knocked down. B-Boy with the
Bro, that
headshot.
dive
Can't
is
do
so
anything.
cringe.
He's just going to be stuck down
He
here.
could go back to the fountain and
You
then
know what I mean?
surf on those beads again with a lot of
He
extra
could.
speed
They're going to look
That's a
for
cringe
a
dive.
mid lane play here onto Zinni, but I mean, Palafox is out of mana, and there is
Right
the
towards
phase rush
bottom. Bottom
XQ's just gonna walk out. In comes the Grand Starfall. They're gonna go bot. They're gonna try to full send it, but Galio arrives as well. Perfectly timed by
And
City. XU is down in a hurry. That Galio ult
He's
was
made this a
beautiful.
2-0, bro.
And now FBI is gonna die as well. It's a double for B-Boy.
I really don't want to watch this
3-0,
team, bro.
a
These
2K
teams.
lead at 6 minutes. This one is looking like it's already all wrapped up.
I could be playing Advance Wars
I'm
right now.
hungry.
Okay,
I'm
here we
watching
go.
this
Here we
shit.
go. Cleanse is the only thing B-Boy has.
Yeah,
No
he does
flash.
have that cleanse. They are going to throw the gold card down on
Man, regular
Seo. Seo
season,
still has the
bro.
flash, though,
You
so
know
he's
what's
gonna pop the
you know
gold
what's
card.
crazy?
Just
After
stands
watching
and
regular
fights and
season,
kills them, and Seo
like
gets
for
6.
years,
FBI trying to take down B-Boy.
regular
Should be able to
season
do it, but
is
FBI
so
is
boring,
incredibly
bro.
low. Contracts coming in.
How
Nice
does
sidestep
how do
there
you
on
fix
the
that?
flag and
Like,
drag.
can you fix
I
that
think he's
problem?
gonna be able to get both. FBI trying to get Seos back, can't quite finish him off. One
I
auto
think
attack would
I
have done
think
it,
what
but that is
makes
one auto
regular
attack
season
FBI
so
is never
annoying to
gonna
watch
get.
is because
Contracts
in
cleans up
LCS,
the
right,
kills.
every
That was
team
really
basically makes it to
I think I
playoffs.
could predict it.
I think I would guess as well. Here comes the Destiny. We'll see
You know
how
what I
that
mean?
works. A Grand Starfall arrives.
So it's like,
They're
why do
gonna
I
knock
care
down the
about
Galen. B-Boy does
this shit?
finally fall,
Because
but
they're gonna make
Contracts is
playoffs
gonna lock
anyway.
them
It's
under
not
the
like
tower.
teams are
Galio
fighting
won't
for a
will
spot
them
or
in.
some shit.
Palafox
They're
does
fighting
have
for
the gold card
seeding,
locked
which,
and loaded.
like,
Dignitas
to me,
looks like
I
he
don't
will be able to
care about
disengage.
seeding
Not a bad
a lot
play. It's
because
just a 1-for-1 at the end of the day.
when
They
it
do
comes
get
to
the
like
kill.
going
Lost to
international, right,
Could've
you
been
need to be
worse. And
like
getting the kill on
number one
B-Boy,
or second
very
place.
decent for them. Give some
So you're gonna have to play
breathing room
against
on
whichever
as they're
team
gonna
that
get first
is gonna
tower
go.
bonus eventually, trying to deny the
You
cannon
know,
first.
you're gonna have to
They
play
do deny
against
the
them to beat
cannon
them and to actually make
successfully.
go.
And there is the roll
Regular
question please, as
season,
well.
TSM
2.2K
Vestina used to
individual
make
gold
1 million
lead
views. They
already
need
for
10 to.
B-Boy.
I mean,
Photon
the problem
does
is
have
they
the
can't.
first
They
item
don't got.
completion
They
there,
don't got that
for
anymore,
Dignitas
bro.
to
Nobody's
keep that.
watching
By
LCS
Kenny
anymore.
Brown.
Illegal item, yeah. Okay, here we go. Orange gonna be under attack maybe now.
And the
They got
LCS
the whole
isn't being
squad
watched
here.
because
5 members from
people,
Shopify as Ignar's trying to get in there and help
like,
out
they
Photon,
fucked
but
it up,
Photon's
by
in
the
a
way.
lot
They
of
fucked up
trouble.
the
Does
stuff
pop up the ulti.
with the
Destiny's gonna be
LTA
popped as
bullshit,
well. And here
which
comes
made it
the
worse.
rest of the team trying to
But it's
back
more.
up
Is
their
another
top
thing
laner.
too? Is
They're
like,
fighting pretty
if a
well so
region
far.
keeps
No one has
losing
fallen on
internationally,
either side.
people are gonna watch them
Palafox
less too.
locks into their gold card. Fudge is very low.
But it's not just
Shopify
losing
looking like they
internationally.
wanna
Like, I
consider
feel like
a
they gotta
re-engage here.
really.
The wave has
I mean,
been
yeah,
cut, but
if
look
you're
at Palafox,
losing,
he's
yeah.
just getting whittled down
Need to
here.
do
Nice
something.
little sidestep, but he's gonna die eventually. You just gotta run, man. Gotta choose a side and try to go. But he kind of sticks on both sides. The TP comes in from Fudge, and Photon just TP's out to, I want to call it safety. XU now gonna be the next one moving.
But you see, can XU?
Out go, but he kind of sticks on both sides. The TP comes in from Fudge, and Photon just TP's out to, I want to
They
call
walk
it safety.
up
XU
to the
now gonna be
tower,
next
get
one
shot,
moving up.
versus
XU.
E, dead.
Oh my God, he's gonna die too.
Well, the
FBI
money I
is
get
here,
paid
but
in,
he's
bro.
down 3 levels to the
Remember
rumble.
that.
They can't even get to their own damn tower.
But why are we so desperate to save this tower?
That's gonna
How
be
do you feel about FFs in pro games?
gone, right?
It's like it was player issue. I could do
6K
that.
goal deficit,
it's,
bro.
it's not safe up there. No.
Nope, it is not.
not
And
safe.
B-Boy has Caitlyn this game. Goal difference at 8. That's the highest since 2020 as the dive is coming through, and FBI will say goodbye as Zinni lands on his head. Seos will get traded back, but XU has a flash. I don't think he even has a chance to use it. It's another kill for B-Boy, and that is the highest gold lead at 8 for an individual player since 2020.
You know, I was just reminded as well that previous to this matchup, I was told Dignitas had a lot of scrim bucks, and they've been doing really well in scrims.
Those bucks are not cashing in.
Nope.
It's potential, you know? It's like you get a Riftbound pack. There could be something really good in there.
Yeah.
There might not be, but there could. Keep fighting it out, but they're going to be losing the Herald, no problem, and that means Shopify going to be revisiting this topside once again. You can see Dignitas moving members up there to try to defend it, but it is very difficult to do anything. So I think the right play is just try to trade for the objective bounties.
Yeah, and they're doing that. Just keep the split push going. Palafox trying to get the bot side tower bounty, and should be able to achieve that at the very least. But when you say there's nowhere good for them to look, wait a second, Twisted Fit, okay.
All right, they're going to be going for Zinni. They do get the flash off of him in trade for a couple of ults and the ghost. They looked for something, but weren't able to finish off that objective bounty tower on the bot side. Now Fudge and Contracts moving over here towards mid lane. The experience advantage is really starting to show across the board as they lose 2 towers on that top side as well, and the gold lead increases to 9K. Unfortunate today for fantasy, but that's okay.
Well, the
Oh.
game,
I wish I had
the game
B-Boy.
we're watching right now is a little unfortunate for Dignitas reality, but Zinni, maybe they can chase down the Galio now. He has no
Oh,
flash
Dignitas
last time.
He
is
does have no flash, and Ignar's
definitely
coming
coming
in.
last
Will
place,
eventually
bro.
Be able to knock him down. They interrupt the attempted teleport out. And Zinni, though, procs the phase rush. Surely he does not get away. FBI is here, too.
But yeah, that's the thing. I don't like. I like the idea of every team. Like, it's nice that your team makes the playoffs and still have a chance, bro. But it also makes it so that it feels like a participation.
Dragon Soul yet?
You're rewarded for just being there. You know what I mean? You're not rewarded for actually really
try to get some bounties
locking
They
in.
still haven't knocked down a tower, so there's lots of objective bounties up and available. The gold lead is half full.
It's like they didn't like. Yeah, I understand not having 10 teams because like LCS also just bad overall. So it's like the level of skill is just so low. But bro, remember, you know, back in the day, you know, you had some players that were on a team. You would literally look at them and be like, how did you swindle your way, you know, onto this paycheck, you know, payroll? How did you do that? Bro, they had players like that top laner, I think Boxfast's cousin, bro, that was playing Dignitas. Sorry, DSG had him. You know what I'm saying? No, that's before the 16. That was when 16 was there, but still. It's like, who are they gonna put in the games? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see some names that you're gonna be like, bro, they're money in the LCS already, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Every team, bro, the problem is that they have 6 teams, right? But the problem with the 6-team thing is that everybody gets the playoffs.
Gotta be very efficient,
you know?
With your time out there on the map.
Yeah.
But if they add more players, then you have dogs. You have players that should not be in LCS playing.
They are very difficult to take down as B-Boy is now going to start getting on the photon.
How do you handle this?
He's going to flash forward and they're looking for B-Boy, but in comes the Galio to peel. XU gets
They need more. They need. The problem is the talent pool is just too shallow. Maybe if they had more players, you know, to work with, it would be nice.
He is going to fall as friends become enemies and Shopify becomes the nemesis of Dignitas. They are knocking them down and looking to end the game pre-24 minutes.
Yep, they're going to finish it off. Contracts here getting a little fancy at the end. Seo's going to go for it as well, but
you gotta get rid of the old men and represent some young bucks. Yeah, but the young bucks are trash.
Winless in lock-in, starting off with a bang here
you know what I mean?
In the spring split.
It's like, yeah, you want to remove the old players, but remember, the reason why old players are there is because the new ones aren't better for the most part. That's literally just how it is. Like, for the most part, they're just not better. So, I mean, the new ones need to get better. But, so how do you make the new ones better then? That's the question. Because we want the new players to be better. How do we make new players? Well, we would need a nice, you know, training, development. We need to develop the players. We can't be signing players and then after a split, we throw them away. You know what I mean? Like, we take them off the team. Like, Seretti, right, for example. Like, yeah, yeah, he ran it down. You know what I'm saying? But you don't get a player and then, like, you know what? We're gonna work with him, gonna develop, and then, like, after one split, you're like, yeah, about that. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that. That's what I mean. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like that. Like, even if the player is playing bad or whatever, I feel like you gotta, like, at least work with them. You're too lazy. China plays 19 hours a day. China court saves. I mean, 9 hours a day is, you know. But yeah, I mean, them players over there do, like, they do want it more. They be grinding either. But it's like, they grind more because it's culture diff at that point. Because here's the thing. LCS players, right? Most of these guys are just well off. You know what I mean? In life, most of them are just well off. So they're like, and plus the stereotype around games, anyways. But and then also the fact that console games in any but anyways, point is right. These guys will end up playing, but they just don't. Most of them don't have the drive like that because there's a difference between a player playing, oh, I just want to play and look good and accomplish things. When a player is like, bro, it's either this, bro, or you know what I mean? It's either this or nothing. I'm trying to make it in life, like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. I should have really, really, really wish I knew it was already in jungle and I just go jungle here. Because I could have played Morgana. That would have been pretty good. I don't want to be playing against no fucking Victor, you know what I mean?
Minions have spawned.
They get kicked in teams. I mean, Korea, they have a lot. Like, that's another thing too. Because in any, right, man, them don't have no pressure because nobody new now coming in, right? They don't have to, min mark. They don't have to learn everything. You know what I mean? For example, let's say this champion start becoming decent. Them man, they have to learn it over there, as the man say, or them get booed. But it's also, I could go deep into that too, and talk about how sometimes it's fake, but that's whatever. But they gotta learn shit. They'll be ready to learn new shit, play it. You wanna know his game dev? Yeah. I have Endora and Shield this game. Different from how I normally operate my shit.
First blood.
Skill and steel will get the job done.
I normally be going door and ring, bro. I feel like I'm losing mid because I keep going door and ring, bro. To go to my OG style.
Executed.
Damn, I took a lot of damage. Indian block. Sure, this wave is gonna come in.
The only rule that matters is that your enemies don't walk away.
Alright, I got a good reset though. I'm trying to zone him off some of the minions so he misses them.
Can't stop me.
Aww.
An ally has been slain.
My kills are clean. Okay, this I got.
I think mid lane Akali. I think the biggest reason why my mid lane Akali keeps suffering because I keep playing it like top. I'm so used to playing top lane. So I'm playing it like top lane matchups. I need to E backward into Q, run into the enemy. Because my base stats is actually better than these guys.
I make problems disappear.
Oh.
I love what
XP
I
for
do.
this one?
My
Huh?
enemies won't.
Staying at low health so that I heal more from Doran Shield and second win when he hits me.
An ally has been slain.
I really have to tank a third shot there, bro. I didn't have to tank that, bro. It would have been perfect.
Playtime's over.
Nice.
Get back what I take.
Enemy killing spree.
You will not stop me. If you look dangerous, you better be dangerous. Can't stop what's coming.
You have slain an enemy.
You look so peaceful.
Okay, nice. Oh no, what up there?
The Fist of Shadow was my moment. I do things.
Bro. I was gonna kill Ambessa. That would have been perfect.
Okay.
Rampage.
At least this guy wave is so fucked
It's
up.
not about the killing. It's about who's going to die.
Enemy rampage. Shut down.
How about I just end this?
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Too fast. Too good. Steal that.
I think I got it.
Let them see me. They can't stop me.
Has been slain.
It'll take way too
I
long.
work alone. It's better for everyone.
An ally has been slain.
Remember, he doesn't have teleport.
Kama or kunai.
Problem is,
Depends how
it's not gonna be good though. Cleared. No way too far.
An ally has been slain.
scared.
Like he kills it.
An enemy has been slain.
No one tells me what
I
to
should
do.
gonna stay.
Not anymore.
A couple goal.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Everyone dies. I just speed things up. Should have run.
Alright, I have item here. 1v2.
The words on their tombstones will be mantras.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Oh no! I fucking out of the ward. Should've turned on champions only, bro. That's played kind of OP though. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of shields. Yo, Inter, how the night going? Low, bro. 2 times the longest fuck.
Okay, that one was messy.
I only got, as you can see, I only got 3 games. Q times are long, bro.
Oh, you're gonna bleed.
I'm so sad about that too, bro. Gunblade was down too, no? Mid. For that.
You can never have
The lobby's at least good. This lobby is good.
Well, you aren't much of a challenge.
That's troll though. I should just walk that way, you know?
This won't take long.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. to reset.
You and a target are all I need.
Your team has destroyed the turret. Enemy double kill.
I'm not here to make friends.
Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed.
That's
They can't stop me.
why is there 2 week between splits though? Yeah.
Restraint's not really my.
An ally has been slain.
Now,
Enemy triple kill.
My gunblade didn't go off? Guess I was CC'd when I pressed it.
Has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Hey, when that happens, bro. When you're fighting and then you pop a something, and then it didn't actually go off because you were CC.
skill and steel get the job done.
An enemy has been slain.
Out of fame, bro. Really depressed. Corey Carter's stronger.
Ally has been slain.
Never. I was just warming up.
Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain.
You're the best Carter's jungle now?
I'm having fun. Let's end this.
Other trips. Not 5 foot.
I'm my own life, just the way I like it. carve my own
I'll just farm up, bro, because I keep trying to make plays against fed players and then I die. Advantage,
problems disappear.
reset though. I'm not gonna fight this guy. I don't have ult. I'll get my ult first, then go. He's Danius. Can't stand that champ, bro.
I love what I do.
That sucks. That spotted out.
Over.
That's my bad.
Has been slain.
Brought here by your own missteps.
Has been destroyed.
I mean, might be recalling on this exact spot though. A Druid and a Naafiri?
Not stop me.
This player, the kit is nice. Ability to do damage from range as a melee champ. That just feels nice.
Enemy double kill.
Still feeling confident. How about I just end this?
Has been slain.
Okay.
Magic's fine. Steel's better.
Nice, that's some really good movement there to survive that shit.
A summoner has disconnected.
I work alone. It's better for
But
everyone. Quick and deadly.
This guy can't teleport up there.
Enemy rampage.
Kama or kunai. Depends how I'm feeling.
Your turret has been destroyed.
No one tells me what to do. Not me.
Recording, bro. Opponents can't be killed like that anymore, I guess.
The wolves on the tombstone.
An ally has been slain.
I pray you have never too many kunai.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. An enemy has been
What do you mean before Cled, Holly? Alright, good. Anyways, bro. Okay, as I said, today is such a slow day, man. Definitely hard to focus. But at least I finished the LCS stuff. That means I can play some advanced ones. I want to start early though, but because there's something that changed in my routine, so that kind of makes it so that it's a little bit harder to. Um, but yeah, guys, the buffs are UA buffs, Lilia buffs, Lucian buffs, Vega buffs, Melner, Moon, Yumi adjustment. Why is there no, I know, why is this patch note so small? Oh, season 2 coming out soon. Oh, yeah, I guess. What? Yeah, I guess. Hope season 2 brings some stuff, bro. That is nice. I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like honestly though, I do feel like I've been just playing. I don't feel the same vibes or anything. LP system is also kind of, but like what? I need to get like top 20 like that. That's a start, bro. Because if I get top 20, I'm gonna be like, well, I got that last year, and my peak is up here. I wanna pass my peak though. Top 10. I don't know though. I feel like that. I feel like that would be hard for me because I feel like my second my other champs have really fallen off, bro. Like I'm actually when I play like Akali. That game was a lot better though, I'll be honest. Because I feel like for one I started the run shield, but then I also just changed my trading pattern, which felt good. So I'm gonna look at that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna see y'all though. Take care, man. Peace. I love y'all. Bye.